As you can tell from my really extreme look here today that I am doing an extreme version of retro look. Something with bright red lips, dark eyeliner and false lashes, and then I took some lace and I stippled it on there to give it this really funky look. So this is kind of what it looks like. Ultra dramatic, so I had a lot of fun with it, but if you guys want to figure out how to do this look, keep on watching. So to start off our look today, I am going to take some lace, and this is just any kind of generic lace that you can get at any fabric store, and I got about 1/4 yard wide like this. I don't know if you can see the pattern well enough. You can get any kind of pattern that you want, and I chose one that has kind of a scalloped edge to it so it looks somewhat like a mask when I'm wearing it. What you're going to do is place this on your head. You guys are going to think I'm absolutely crazy for doing this look. But you're going to need some bobby pins, and you're going to use your hair. You have to pin it back, but your hair is going to be somewhat of the anchor to hold this mask on, because you can't glue it on your face because it'll stick and it'll just hurt your face. So you're going to have to use bobby pins. So I'm going to put this halfway down my nose, and since this lace has some holes in it, gives me a chance to use the bobby pins to stick it in. And then take it to the side, move my hair out of the way, and bobby pin it there. So this is what it should look like. Oh, sorry guys, but it'll turn out cool in the end. So this is our mask that we're going to stencil with. Then you need the Sonia Kashuk stippling brush, or any kind of stippling brush really will work. You can even try using a sponge, but I'm going to use this today because it has a small head, so it'll be easier to get in those different spots. I'm going to use NYX Shadow on Black. Just any cheap matte black shadow will work. So take that brush and stipple it in there. It's just like stenciling, like if you were doing it on the wall. You're going to have to hold this really tight so the lace doesn't move, and stipple this all over. Just pick up some more. And you're going to keep doing this all over your face until you cover all the lace that's on your face. So I'm going to keep doing that, and then I'll come back and peel it off so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, now that I'm done stippling the black, let's see the unveiling of it. Hopefully it turned out okay. It may not be perfect because that lace is hard to get to stick completely on there. So you really have to hold it taut at the spot that you're stippling, and then go for it that way, because otherwise it'll move. So hold on, let's see what it looks like. I didn't practice this one because I haven't had time, so ooh, that turned out really cool. I like it. So you see how the edges here are a little bit rough? I'm going to take that Sonia Kashuk blending brush and just feather some of that out so it's a little softer in there. I really like that effect. That is really, really cool. So excited. Okay, now I know you're thinking, hold on, I'm going to touch up that spot because it looks like I kind of missed there, so you can just dab that. Okay. I know what you're thinking, now I look like a raccoon here with my eyes. So what I'm going to do is a smoky eye. So I'm going to do this left eye, and then I'll come back and show you how to do the right eye, and then I'll move on to the lips. Okay, so for the eyes part, make sure that when you guys stencil, you don't stencil on your eyelids because it won't turn out quite right. So we're going to leave that blank to do this smoky, shimmery eye. I'm going to apply MAC's Black Ground Paint Pot. You can also use NYX's Black Bean Pencil. So I'm taking MAC's 217 brush, that stiff dome brush, and I'm stippling this all over my lid and just somewhat in the crease. And if you haven't heard me say this already, I like using the 217 when applying dark bases because it feathers it out nicely. Whereas if you use a flat shader brush, it's going to give you this harsh line between dark and light. So I like using this one because it gives it a nice feathered look. So do windshield wiper motions to somewhat blend that out. Make sure you get really in there in those lashes so you don't have any blank spots. Then from there, I'm going to use that same brush, just wipe it off on a tissue, and go back in with the NYX Black Shadow. And just put this over the black to kind of set it for a second. We're going to go back later and add a little bit more paint pot because I need to stick some glitter to it. Take a clean 217 or wipe that one off really, really well. And I'm going in with NYX's Suede. Any kind of mid-tone brown or something that's a shade or two darker than your natural skin tone will work. So go in the crease and we're going to blend out that harsh line where that black is. So I'm doing some windshield wiper motions, getting right in there where that crease is to blend it out and soften it. Could do small circles. Main idea is just to get rid of that harsh line. Wipe that off, go in with NYX's Highlight. And this is a nice creamy color. Same brush. And I'm putting this all under the brow. And I'm going to blend that out. So you should get a nice feathering from dark, medium to light. Then I'm going in with MAC's 242 brush, or basically any flat shader brush will work, and I'm taking White Frost. If you have any shimmery white color, that will work fine. You just need something that's light and shimmery. Apply this under the highest point of the arch and blend down. And this will give a nice light effect under there because everything around you is so dark, you really need something light under that brow to bring out your eyes some. So really pack on that shimmer and bring it down. Then take some more and we're putting this in the inner tear duct. Actually, let's use the Fluffy Gnome brush. So go back with this one, the 222 dupe from Sonia Kashuk. Just put it in that tear duct. So for the lower lashes, I'm going to use NYX's Black Bean pencil and smudge this under there, staying as close to the lash line as possible. You can also use an eyeliner if you want, something that's a bit creamy so that way the eyeshadow that I'm going to smudge on there will stick. Then I'm taking MAC's 219 brush, and it looks like this, that pencil one, and go in with that NYX black eyeshadow. And we're going to smudge this under there, and I'm coming out a bit out here, and then getting thinner as I go into the tear duct. So when I get out here, I'm going to smudge it even more. What I'm going to do next is take my angled eyeliner brush by Sonia Kashuk and some Black Track Fluid Line, and I'm going to apply this to the upper lashes and then fling it out just a bit. I've done this in previous videos, so if you want to see how to do that, watch that. Then I'm going to apply Ardell's Glamorous Lashes. They look like this, and see how they have some I guess clear glitter on the base of them. I'm going to use those, but whatever lash you want to use, I'd recommend using them because with such a dramatic look, you need full eyelashes to kind of pull it together. So I'm going to do all that, come back and show you what to do for the rest of the face. Now that my eyeliner is applied and my eyelashes are on, the glue is just a teeny bit wet still. You can see that white, but it will dry clear. You just kind of brush them up some so the lashes go up instead of going down. Go back in with that black ground paint pot and that 217 brush. Take a bit more on that brush and we're going to stipple just on the lid. Don't go in that crease because we've already blended that out nicely before. The reason I put the black shadow over it instead of just waiting until now to do it is because when I did that crease color, I didn't want it to come down over the black base and stick to it. So you have to go back over this, make that a bit darker. Then you're going to take a flat shader brush, and I'm going to use MAC's 242 brush, and I'm going in with Ben Nye's Iced Gold, and you can use MAC's Pigment in white gold, that will work. Vanilla might work, but I want something with just a touch of gold shimmer. So take that on your flat shader brush, tap off the excess, and pat that over that base. And see how it gives it a nice shimmer and shine. I'm doing this because all of this is so dark and black. I want my eyes to be the main feature, well, and my lips. So you need to put some sort of glitter on your eyes to make them stand out a bit. So that's it for the eyes part. Let's go on to the lips. I'm going to take some concealer and dab it around my lips so that way when I apply my lip liner it doesn't bleed and fade, because I'm going to be out for a long time. So you want to make sure that everything stays put. So just do that. I'm going in with NYX's Hot Red Lip Liner. Any red lip liner will do. Dab that off some. Just draw in your lips. And I like a really emphasized Cupid's bow. So I do that first. And then using short strokes, just go on the outer part of your lip line. So now that I have my lips lined in with my pencil, and I lined it in all the way, I'm just going to dab it off because I basically want a stain on there. Then I'm going in with the NYX Cherry lipstick. This is the deluxe one. It looks like this. It's a really pretty red color. Apply this over the lip liner. And we're going to add even more drama to this look. Now at this point you can take some red glitter. I know MAC has some, different companies have them, but you need to make sure that it's made for the face. The one I'm going to use today is a liquid one. It's by Ben Nye. It's Aqua Glitter. It says not to get close to the eyes, but it doesn't say anything about lips, so I'm going to try it. But make sure that you have something underneath. You don't apply it directly onto your lips, so that way you have a barrier between your lip and the product. Shake that up really well. And I'm going to apply this directly onto the lips. It comes with a brush in there and it's really liquidy. So just take some of that and dab it on your lips. Now that my lips are dry, my look is pretty much done. So there you have it with the lace and the eyelashes and the red glitter lips. It's my version of an extreme retro look, because when I think retro, I think not only the red lips and some winged out eyeliner and lashes, but also lace, because I'm thinking they wore a lot of lace then, but that's my interpretation of it. To set all of this powder here, especially if you're going to be out late and you may sweat a little bit, you need to set this or the powder's going to slide off. So what I'm going to use is Ben Nye's Final Seal, and this will just cover it. It'll make it waterproof, so you just take that, hold it about 6 to 8 inches from your face, and spray that on there, and bada bing, you have a waterproof look. To finish this off, I got a little feather clip from Joann's. It was $3 and it has the hair clip there, so I'm just going to pin this right there. And there is my extreme retro look. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for hanging in there for this long process. But overall, it's not that difficult. It just takes some time. So I hope you guys try it out. And thank you again so much for watching and subscribing. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.
You say half the sky, but I say it's so very wide. You say take the moon, but I say it's a little soon. What you promised